Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine and this is my review of 24 Live Another Day, Season 1, Episode number 13, the season finale, from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I apologize for not posting this review earlier. I had a monster sinus headache, couldn't even see straight. It was that bad. Me and humidity do not mix. So, what can I say about this episode? This episode was epic. It was one of the best episodes of 24 in my opinion. I loved it. I'm not usually one to get teary-eyed over an episode, but this one was it. This one had me. This one gripped me. It was a great ride, and I truly hope that Fox will renew this show for a second season. I know that 24 Live Another Day is going to San Diego Comic-Con next week, so hopefully after they do that panel they reveal we're getting season 2 and then maybe season 3 and maybe we can get up to 8. Wishful thinking. Anyway, when we last left Jack and the crew, Mark Boudreaux nearly died in his little scuffle with Stanislavich, leaving Stanislavich dead with glass in his neck, and the dude, as he died, still refused to tell Jack Bauer where Chang was. Audrey is stuck on a park bench because she went to meet her friend Chow, and the next thing she knew, bullets were flying. Chow was hit. Every Secret Service person down. So Audrey's by herself sitting there with a sniper rifle pointed right at her, directly at her. Okay. A few things that truly blew me away about this particular episode. How Chang was so bold to just straight out call Jack and tell him, if you come and save Audrey, we're going to kill her. And I know you guys are like, Sage, what are you talking about? Like, that's not something big. That's not going to blow you away. It did, because Chang was so like cocky. Like, he really didn't think Jack was going to get him. He really didn't think Jack was just going to come and just kill him or beat the crap out of him. He thought he was going to make it away with the Russians. No way. The second thing that blew me away about this particular season finale was how Chloe blamed herself for everything with the weapon, everything that happened, even though truly it was not her fault. Regardless of what happened, regardless of what she got involved in, none of this was her fault. I blame Mark Boudreaux for this. You should know by now. I still think if Mark Boudreaux had written the president's name down on that paper to, get the orders for the Russians to come over here and get Jack, Audrey wouldn't be involved in this. Maybe this Chang thing would have happened, but maybe they wouldn't have gotten the weapon. Like, all of this had to do with Mark Boudreaux. Maybe he's not the sole issue in this, but he definitely helped out with this. The third thing that blew me away was so sad was how Audrey died. Kate thought that they were in the clear. She thought everything was okay when she took out that sniper. She was ill-prepared for that second group to pull up and just start shooting. And I thought that, like, Audrey was okay. Everything was fine. And then they started firing. Completely took out Audrey. Oh, my God. Like, all it took was one shot. And you would think that since they told her to get down, she'd be okay. But unfortunately, she wasn't. I was in tears. That was a really, really, really sad scene. Oh, my gosh. So sad. The fourth thing that really, blew me away about this particular episode as well is once Jack finds out that Audrey is dead, it's like he goes on a suicide mission. I know Jack has gone on many suicide missions throughout the seasons of 24, but this particular one was gut-wrenching because at that moment you could tell that he wanted to cry so much. It was like Kiefer Sutherland put so much into this particular scene that the tears seemed extremely genuine, and it was just so hard watching. And it was just like, once he was able to compose himself, he just shot the crap out of everybody. He was just beating people up, shooting them up, everything. Like, I was seriously cheering for Jack at this point. And when he finally got Chang, when he finally got him, he made sure that Chang was alive long enough for the facial recognition and the vocal recognition, and then he was like, screw this, and decapitated the crap out of him with that katana. Hopefully I'm correct about the sword. That katana, Ned Stark style, as somebody said on Twitter. And the final scene that really, really got to me in this episode, in this series, is the scene not only when the president found out that Audrey was dead and he passed. I was like, oh my God, like it wasn't that he just passed out, it was like he was just done. I said, oh my God, like William Devane, fantastic actor. But the scene that got me was when they were preparing to take the body on Air Force One, and they had the flag draped over the casket. And I know I said in the previous review, like, I hope that's not Audrey, but unfortunately it is. And it turned out to be her. When Stephen Fry's character, the British Prime Minister, when he was talking to President Heller, and he was like, is there anything that I can do? Is there anything? I am so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to you. He was just like, listen, he was like, I'm not going to remember any of this. He was like, it took me a while that time to look at a picture on my desk and see this beautiful woman and realize it was Audrey. He was like, soon I'm not going to know I had a daughter. I'm not going to know that I had a daughter that died violently. I'm not going to remember anything about this day. I mean, the way that his face was and the way that he looked, like, William Devane is such a great actor, but the way that he looked was heartbreaking. I said, oh my God, you know that is true. Like, Alzheimer's is just going to take his, or dementia is going to take his mind. He's not going to remember anything, but it's just the way he said he resigned himself, like, listen, this is the end game, that's it. I can't even cry over this because I'm not even going to remember this day by the end of the day. And I'm like, oh God. And unfortunately, this season ended the way that I figured it would, with the Russians finally getting Jack, because he had to exchange himself with with Chloe, sorry, because I'm thinking of Audrey, so that he could keep Chloe safe. And in doing so, he finally, like he said in the beginning of the season, I don't have any friends, and Chloe felt upset, sad, a little betrayed by that. But this last scene broke my heart, because it's like now he's looking at her as his friend and he's holding her hand, and oh gosh. So season 2, Godspeed 24, live another day, because I'm looking forward to it and I really hope we're getting it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for being patient with me. My headache finally subsided. The medicine finally worked. Fortunately, it's like almost 4 in the morning. Anyway, guys, you all take care. Don't forget to check out my reviews of Big Brother, Under the Dome, and Walking Dead. I love you all. Take care. If you have anything else to add about this particular episode, the series, the season, anything else at all to add, leave it in the comments. Definitely don't forget to rate my video and subscribe. And yeah, you guys take care. Sage Valentine. Bye, guys. Bye. Stay tuned.